Last night, a dream came true. Atari released pretty much its entire classic library on the iPad and the iPhone, and then of course the iPod Touch. And it's a universal binary. You can download the app right now for free if you want to have all these classic games on your iPad or iPhone. Me, absolutely, because this is what I grew up on. You can get the app for free. If you want to unlock any of the games, you can pay for them individually, or the entire library of the original arcade classics, or the cartridges from the Atari 2600. You can get the entire library, over 100, for $15. And I said, oh yeah, I don't even have to think twice. I bet you this thing will be the highest grossing app for iOS for the entire year. I think it has a chance of beating Angry Birds. Maybe that's just me. Okay, so if you don't want to spend any money, fine. You can still download the app for free and get Pong without paying anything. So I'm going to go ahead and play some Pong. One player start, and so I can play the computer. Now, I gotta say, the paddle games are easier to play than those which were designed for the joystick, if only because the touch controls are closer to what the paddle was like way back in the day. Oh, I'm actually doing pretty good here. I gotta be careful. Oh wait, no. Yay! Sorry. It's been a while since I played Pong. I forgot. I actually won that round. Let's go ahead and quit. I could turn down the music if I wanted to, actually. Sorry if it's annoying you. Either way, I have unlocked everything, so I could play Asteroids if I wanted to, Tempest, another classic, Millipede, Asteroids 2. God, I don't know if I ever played that one. Or I'm sorry, Asteroids Deluxe in the arcade. Battlezone, Black Widow, Centipede, of course, came before Millipede. Crystal Classics, another one that is likely to play well with the touch controls. And again, this was the one originally found in the arcade. Not one that I spent a lot of money on, really, but... Alright. Yay! Oh, okay. Enough of that. Quit. Go back. Go through a recently played list, or I can also get a listing A to Z of all the arcade... the arcade. Because it's entirely the arcade, but the arcade... The name's escaping me. I'm so excited about all this. They're called... I'm blanking on it. Sorry. Either way, I can get a listing of... Yeah, I guess the arcade. That would be the right way of saying it. Cabinet. Cabinet's the word I was thinking of. So I can get an alphabetical listing in case I don't remember what the cabinet looked like. Or... Pretty much every Atari original game for the 2600 is available here, save one cartridge that I could notice. So I've got the original box art, Adventure, one of my favorite Atari games of all time. Air Sea Battle, one of the first Atari games that I played. Asteroids for Atari, or I should say the Atari 2600. Backgammon, Basic Math, Basketball, Battlezone, Blackjack, Bowling, Brain Games, Breakout, Casino, yada yada yada. But there's one game that's missing. See if I can find okay, I go from D to F. D to F. There's one game that was made by Atari that should go right here. But they didn't put it in here for a reason. Now, does anybody know what that game for the Atari 2600 would be? Starts with the letter E. And it would be right here. They didn't put it in there. Either way, let me go dive in. Circus Atari, one of my favorites. I can actually read the original manual. They've scanned in the manual. I could zoom in a little closer, but it looks like the way they were scanned, it's not a high quality scan. These are the manuals. Look at that. That's what the Atari 2600 looked like. One of my favorite home gaming machines ever, and I realize that says a lot about me. So another reason why I'm a casual gamer. I mean, you really don't have to think that hard to play these types of games. Another thing that you might notice is there's a multiplayer option. So I could connect by way of Bluetooth to, say, another person who's local, and I'm going to do that, and I have that kind of ready to go on the other one. Although with Basketball, another one of the cartridges that we purchased for I think $30. So just keep that in mind. This particular game was once available for $30. Select a nearby device, Persephone and Praetorian. Connecting to Persephone. There we go. We're now matched, ready to play. So he's player 1 or 2, I'm player 1 or 2, and down below you'll see the original fonts in the original console, including being able to switch the TV type between color and black and white. Yes, that's right. I grew up on black and white televisions. Left difficulty and right difficulty settings, the game selects, and then the game reset to actually start the game. This one was controlled by a joystick. So I can control him, I can shoot, I score! So now this guy gets the ball. Boy, defense is sucking. Oh, defense stole the ball. Dribbling down, see a little bit of lag. Yay! 4 purple, 0 green. There is a little bit of lag, at least on the iPad, in moving stuff around. Going for a 3-pointer, and I miss. This was a state-of-the-art. Yeah, that's what we played back in the day. Gonna go ahead and quit that. You know, for 15 bucks, I say this is one hell of a bargain, if only because it's a trip down memory lane for me. The original box art, the original manuals, you know, jumping right in and being able to play over 100 games that I knew and loved. Seriously, this is the way, you know, I spent most of my afternoons is playing this stuff. Circus Atari. It's been a while. You did not need to pick up a manual for this game. Now, there were some Atari games that absolutely needed manuals. Alright, quit there. I did much better at Pong, I would say. 15 bucks, you've got a couple of configuration options, changing the music volume, the menu effects volumes, and the game volume, turning off or on the button labels. Pretty self-explanatory, you know, really. I don't know if it's going to come close to beating my main machine in terms of controllability. There are some add-on joysticks that you can get through ThinkGeek. I've got coupons for ThinkGeek, by the way. But yeah, this is pretty much everything you can expect from you know, picking this up. Again, you can get it for free. Browse the stuff without playing any games other than Pong, or buy games individually. You can buy different packs. So let's say you only wanted the adventure pack, you could do that. I was honestly spend the 15 bucks. If you are an Atari fanatic, if you are as old as I am and you remember playing this stuff when you were a kid, I say you owe it to yourself to get this game. There we go. Drop the yellow key, pick up the sword, go kill a dragon if I can get it. Controls are a little awkward. I may actually go in. Killed one dragon. I gotta go kill the green dragon. You know, there was actually, this was, I think, one of the first video games in history that had an invisible dot. This wasn't exactly an RPG, but boy, controls, as I said, are a little awkward. So I'm likely going to go pick up that physical joystick that attaches to a capacitive touchscreen. A little easier. Oh, sorry, that's the yellow castle. I needed to go to the black castle. It's sad that I remember exactly how all this went, isn't it? I could be doing this all day, and I likely will be doing this all day because I've had like 3 hours sleep because I've been playing all of my favorite games, including Hangman on the Atari 2600. Listen to that soundtrack. We'll make sure we put a link to where you can get this in case you hadn't figured out how to get it already in the description somewhere. My email address, chris@perillo.com. What was your favorite Atari game? Please leave a comment. I'd be interested in knowing. Oh, Surround! Oh, I totally missed this one. Oh! Remember Snake? Yeah, it's like Snake. Only not. Chris.perillo.com, at Chris Perillo on Twitter, at LockerGnome.com, or I'm sorry, at LockerGnome on Twitter, or LockerGnome.com. We've got Facebook.com/Chris Perillo, Facebook.com/LockerGnome. You would have found out this was released right away had you subscribed. We also have an email newsletter you can subscribe to. And then, of course, we also have LockerGnome.net where you can ask questions. We have a chat room. We're geeking out, especially over all these classic games. Yay, I win, because I think I was green. Colored like a booger. Very realistic, honestly. I would say if I was saying... Got a chat room, as I said. It's in the video feed. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.perillo.com. We'll see you later.